Hi, Julie Rader here. It's been a minute, so I just wanted to jump back on and let you know that I'm committed to doing these videos again. I was taking a little bit of a break, wasn't really sure if these videos were helpful and needed just some time with my kids. And then I've had enough of you that I've either run into or um, people that I've just run into randomly have said that they enjoy these videos and was hoping I would start doing them again. So I will make time to do them. And here we are. We are in the midst of this eclipse season. It's quite intense. I'm sure you're feeling it. My dog just has been quiet all morning and decided barking as soon as I film. So this video, I'm going to go through just some key dates this week and just a little bit next week. And then I will be shooting another video specifically about the lunar eclipse that we have coming up on the 28th. And on the 28th, too, I'm also leading a workshop. If you're local, it's in PV at this great studio called The Greenhouse, and it will be yoga and meditation. We will be in meditation at the exact time of the eclipse, so join if you can. That's on the 28th. Okay, so we just had a solar eclipse on the 14th, this past weekend. I'm filming this right now on Monday, and on Monday the 16th. So this eclipse, yes, a solar eclipse is a new moon when the sun and moon are together in the same sign and in Libra. However, because and when they're close to the nodes and it's north or south node, that's what makes an eclipse. New beginnings, yes, usually are new moons usually are new chapters, new beginnings. However, during an eclipse, when the new moon is happening near the south node, which it is the case in the one we just had, it was the case, it is a bit more. South node is where we came from. It's more about our past. So this one is about new beginnings, and maybe it's a new thought pattern. Maybe it's releasing the old mentality. If that money doesn't grow on trees, I'm just using that as an example, or um, any other belief system that has been embedded in yourselves, which you no longer want to be active in your path forward. Or if there was trauma that happened as a child or at any time in your life, maybe you're going through a traumatic event right now, which I know many of us are going through some deep, deep transformations during this eclipse season. And if we're not the ones going through it, we are witnessing those in our lives going through it. We're right in the middle of this eclipse season. We're right in between eclipses. And even though we're in a growing moon phase now until this full moon, it is still an excellent time to go through and clean out the garage, your closets, whatever it is, your junk drawers, and start releasing, releasing, releasing. I am of the belief that if you work with the eclipses, that means letting go of the things that aren't serving you, then the eclipses won't work you. So get rid of, clear out, clear space, Marie Kondo your entire home, and clear space for what it is you do want to be true in your life. Simplify. This is an excellent time to simplify. Susan Miller, famous astrologer, I love her explanation of eclipses. It's as if you're going across a rickety old bridge, and the whole time you're kind of like, am I going to make it to the other side? And you finally make it to the other side, and you are on stable ground. And you first feel this huge sense of relief, and then you feel this sense of gratitude. All of a sudden, you look, and the bridge collapses behind you. And you are so grateful you made it to the other side. And you have the realization that you can never go back to where you came from in that exact way. That's what eclipses are about. Eclipses, the energy of eclipses lasts for the next 6 to 18 months, even longer in many cases. And it's not just what happens on the day, but we are in this peak eclipse portal right now where we are getting downloads of guidance. We just need to quiet our mind enough to listen through meditation, through prayer, through walks in nature without listening to a podcast or music. Just really quieting the mind and going inward. So that's the energy of eclipses. That's the energy that we're in right now. Some key dates this week: on October 19th, we have a Kazemi happening. It's happening at 10:37 p.m. We will be in this Kazemi period for a few hours before and a few hours after. It's happening at Libra, in the sign of Libra at 26 degrees. Now, a Kazemi is when Mercury and the Sun are at the exact same degree, or 17 minutes in astrological time, before or after. This is when it is as if you're sitting on the king's lap and the king is whispering into your ear the guidance. It's a powerful time for this. When Mercury is next to the sun, it's called combustion. However, during this Kazemi period, this 17-minute period on either side of the exact conjunction, it is as if you're in that blue part of a flame where you cannot get burned. You are right in the middle, right in it, where you are just getting these whispers of intuition and guidance. Definitely do something. It's 10:37 p.m. Pacific time. Calculate it for your time zone. I suggest really being in a state of where you can receive this kind of guidance. Okay, so on Friday and Saturday, there is a very powerful energy going on because first Mercury squares Pluto and then the sun squares Pluto. We're going to be feeling this in the Kazemi energy too. In a positive way, it can be powerful conversations and major breakthroughs right in the middle of eclipse season. Powerful. On the shadow side, if you're not doing the work, you're not letting go of the things you need to let go of, the clothes you're no longer wearing, the things you're holding on to in case you just need it one day, the old emotional beliefs, the old trauma that you're just still not dealing with, then it can bring, this square can bring a lack of clarity, and it is one we could see more on a collective scale. These acts of leadership, power, even tyranny, is very much, these can be the shadow side of this kind of eclipse. However, I'm working more on the personal. This is powerful breakthroughs. If you're doing what I'm saying, working with the eclipses rather than letting the eclipses work you, clear out, declutter. I'm going to sound like a broken record. Then on Monday, the 23rd, Sun moves into Scorpio. And then Tuesday, the 24th, we have the Sun in Scorpio. Its very first aspect is a trine to Saturn in Pisces. This is decisive. This is focused action. All of the information you are getting in this Kazemi period, by next week, you will be laser focused on your target and ready to want to move forward toward it. My next video will be the eclipse video about the lunar eclipse. I will go through sign by sign. And if you're interested in joining me in the Galapagos Islands in March, I would love to have you join. There'll be more information below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.